I used to have several sites. Now I kind of like the grower's edge. It gives me that cash max. You can tell it which markets you're looking for, and it will tell you what your highest net back is based on the price they're paying at that time and the basis that they're paying. And that's pretty handy because I don't have to go to so many different sites.
Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody. Today is the 25th here. We had the market trading lower with corn down 4 cents, soybeans down 12 3/4, wheat in Chicago trading down 7 3/4, Kansas City wheat trading down 10 3/4, and spring wheat down 6 1/4 here. Now, one thing that might have helped help the wheat market, particularly spring wheat, is the fact that we had a lot of moisture come across Montana and North Dakota here over the weekend. That slowed harvest during those areas, and there's also a little bit of concern in those areas and for spring wheat that there could be some vomitoxin. Some of the fields have been harvested and shown signs of that, so that could be a theme here coming down as we move further and further into harvest for spring wheat. Let's take a look here at the next slide. You'll notice that one of the things that also may have pressured the grain market here this morning is the fact that the Pro Farmer Crop Tour was announced after the market was closed on Friday. Some of that selling pressure could have kind of moved into this Monday session. We saw that Pro Farmer came out with an analyst estimate of 169.3 bushels per acre here. That weighed a little bit on the trade here today, but I don't necessarily think that this is one of the main reasons why we are selling. One of the big reasons why we are selling, I believe, is the fact that we're going to continue to see precipitation here throughout the week. Starting in Nebraska here on Wednesday, then Thursday moving into that Iowa, southern Minnesota, and Wisconsin area, kind of finishing off in that Great Lakes region. We are getting a pretty good amount of moisture. Some of the areas that I just highlighted should see between 1 to 2 inches of rain, so that's going to really help those late planted soybeans and the areas that needed a drink here to finish off the crop. That, I believe, weighed on the trade here today. Also, after the close, we did get crop conditions report, and you'll notice that corn condition here increased in the last week, up 1% to 73%. Soybeans decreased, down 1% to 70%, and spring wheat was down here 2 percentage points here, down to 66% here. Other than that, guys, that pretty much wraps up today's show. One thing I wanted to highlight is the fact that we saw September-November soybean spread very volatile today. And of course, this is very volatile because we are very close to going into first notice day, and because we are kind of right about that tipping point where we are getting a southern harvest. Right now, according to the crop progress and crop conditions, we are about 2% harvested in Mississippi when we talk about soybeans. We were about 7% harvested in Texas when we're talking about soybeans. So we did see the CIF basis down at the Gulf kind of hurt a little bit because of that. It kind of moved about 10 cents lower simply because the harvest is starting to pick up here. And I think today we just saw absolutely wild action in this spread. You'll notice we trade up as high as 151 with a 151 cent premium here of September over November. We ended up closing off below 100 cents here, so this is a very volatile spread, and really September did the majority of the trade action here today, the majority of the swinging. Other than that, guys, that wraps up today's show. If you have any questions about what we talked about today, give us a call at 877-472-4607. Remember, there is substantial risk of loss in trading futures and options, so it is something that you should really seriously consider before you open a trading account. But if you are interested in seeing some of the tools that are out there, please do visit grainhedge.com. Put your name down and your number down in the top left-hand corner, and you should be able to receive a demo where you can see the desktop version of the trading platform as well as the mobile platform, so you can trade on the go. So thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you here Tuesday.